You are my treasure, because you are my daughter. I am lucky to be cared for by my daughter. I can't ask anyone to take care of me, except you. My mother said this to me again and again. She had breast cancer and depended on me in 2021. I worked for the public sector at that time. I worked overtime due to COVID-19 and was going to be a caregiver for her too. I had suggested to her to use the public care service because caring was a burden on me. She just refused it. She wanted her daughter. Yet I was not her daughter. I don't identify as a woman. During my school days, I was a good student. Meanwhile, I often didn't get rules which were apparent to others. Why can't I hang out with my friends who used to play with me anymore because we were assigned different genders? Why do I have to join the girls' group? Why should I behave more feminine to get a boyfriend? I had felt something different with my gender and sexuality for a long time. I talked about my feelings with my queer friends, while I tried to hide those parts of me from others, teachers, peers, and my parents, who might not accept me for who I truly am. My mom judged others all the time. I can't see our relationship was awful. She did love me, as far as I was a good girl. She always said she was glad because I was normal. That was enough for me to feel insecure about her. What if she tried to convert me to normal gender? What if she kicked me out of the house because of my queerness? I suffered from anxiety and depression. I put my queerness in a closet. I didn't want to break her fantasy when the end of her life was just around the corner. A few months after I'd become her key caregiver, I was totally overwhelmed. Her doctor suggested she should be hospitalized for a week to secretly give me a rest. She accepted, believing her cancer could be cured. I said, "I will come to take you home soon." She smiled. That was our last conversation. I wasn't allowed to visit her due to measures against COVID-19. She died soon after that. I felt really guilty. That maybe it was my fault she died in the hospital because I'd needed the rest. I was also a bit relieved. I didn't have to pretend to be her good daughter anymore. I still believe I don't deserve to be forgiven. I started working in a disability support center at a Japanese university last November. I want to break down barriers for students. If I didn't go through 2021 as a queer person with mental health issues and a caregiver for my mom, I wouldn't choose this job. I know there are a lot of queer people who live with mental health issues and might not have some of the privileges I do have. I'm making use of them to tell all the marginalized students I work with. I listen to you, and you do exist who you are.